Time for a YouTube update. It's June 14th, 2013, and we've been in our little homestead just about 1 year. July 7th last year we moved in. So, welcome to Hickory Hollow. Hickory Hollow is what Chuck called this property that I bought the property from. He has about 40 acres here, and he sold 2 to 5 acres, little lots off. We all have this common driveway that Chuck maintains and does a really nice job. We pitch in $100 a year each for gravel, and he plows it in the winter, and super guy. He couldn't have a better neighbor. And there's 4 of us live back this lane, us and Chuck and Karen, his wife, and Darren and Carrie, his wife, and oh gosh, forget the other couple's name. It's Carrie and forget his name. Don't see much of them. Everybody kind of stays to themselves here. Super nice neighbors. They'd help you with anything, but they don't bother you, and it's quiet here. So we're loving it, and I'll give you a little tour of the place. As soon as I get up the hill here a little bit, I'll show you where I'm at with the garage and house and outside of the property. I'll be right back. There you're starting to see the garage. I've had a few emails saying, hey, no updates on the garage progress. How you doing with it? And it's pretty much done. I'm in the process of wiring it and have to do the garage doors yet. But I kind of put it on hold for a while because we started doing some landscaping. And if any of you have watched the blog and the previous videos, you'll know about a little hay experiment I did. This was all reclaimed strip mine, and it was pure clay. And I got a bunch of round bales. There's the remains of one down there, if you can see that. I spread hay everywhere and let it kind of decompose and mulch, and planted grass. And I've had mixed results. I'm getting a lot of grass, but it's not filling in quite as nice as I'd hoped. The next phase of that experiment, I'm going to get some lime and put on it. I think that might make a big difference. Here's our little pug collage of statues. We have 3 pugs, and the statues sort of represent them. And that's our boys. Front porch, we finally got cleaned off. I had kind of used it as a temporary shop with a table saw on it as we finished some of the garage stuff and ripped the batten strips on the siding here. And so I finally, as you'll see in a minute, but as part of the garage project, I did a workshop. So finally I have a place to work other than the front porch. So my wife was very happy about that. She could finally clean up the front porch and decorate a little bit. So we sort of have, there's the boys, sort of have 2 halves to the front porch. That is east over here, so the sun comes up over there, so that end of the porch is kind of sunny in the morning. So morning coffee we have on this side. This is all shade. Of course, that's west, and it's evening, and you see the sun coming in there from the west, but morning coffee's over here. If you pour it, they will come. And we enjoy coffee out here. It's nice, quiet, just wonderful. And this end over here is sort of the cocktail lounge. And there's the cocktail lady having her cocktail now. She finally got to get her nice furniture for this side, and she's having a beer. But she's really violating the rules. This is the wine drinkers over here supposed to be, but it's kind of a little classy area, so we kind of consider this our wine lounge or winery, if you will. So anyway, we finally got screen doors. Got those hung, and it's nice having a wonderful breeze blowing through here, and that's some older front porch furniture we had before, that bench I built actually from the headboard and footboard of a bed. Just kind of fun thing anyway. So I'll be back in a minute. I'll show you the rear of the house and some of the some of the landscaping we've been working on, and that's my excuse for not having the garage done, is that I've been doing the landscaping and finishing some of that up. So I'll be right back. So here's the garage and back porch area. Did some sidewalk here with mulch. The back porch. And I sit here in the mornings early before I leave for work at 5 o'clock in the morning and have my coffee here when it's just, the sun's just coming up, and I can just watch the sun come up here in the east. It's kind of neat. This is a patio area that I built around the fire circle. Again, this is some of what I've been working on. Is why the garage kind of got put on hold for a while. We wanted to get this patio area done so we could enjoy it. And we have a lot of bonfires out here. I just had a small fire I just started here. I'm waiting for it to kind of get moving and get going a little bit here and get some hot coals. And we're going to cook out here tonight. We've cooked out probably more out here than we've cooked in the house. Grandkids' chairs, they don't really go with the decor, but that's okay because we need some seats for the little ones when they come over. The path is a black mulch, and we haven't finished it yet, but behind the black mulch, over here in front of the chicken coop area and all through the woods here, and over here we're going to get a adult-sized picnic table over in here to go with the kids' picnic table, and that'll all just be regular brown mulch and kind of blend in with the natural surroundings and just sort of fade off into the distance. There's the chickens. We've got a dozen golden buffs. We're loving the fresh eggs. They're a lot of fun. They're fun to watch. They enjoy it out here. They free range. I've got them fenced. Oh, there's probably about a 300 by 300 foot area here that I've got fenced in, partly out in the open like this and partly woods that they can fly over it, but they don't know that, so we won't tell them. And I don't have their wings clipped or anything, and they stay there real well. So it's kind of nice. They leave the flowers and the landscaping alone because they've got their own little area. Just this week I built a little trailer. It's not very heavy duty, but I needed something for behind a garden tractor, just to haul compost and maybe garden produce and a little bit of firewood, not heavy duty stuff, but stuff from around in the woods that I cut. I'll haul up to the house to stack on the porch in this. It's just from leftover lumber from siding the garage. And like I said, it's pretty light duty, but it'll do this for now. This is our little straw bale garden experiment. We have zucchini here, and those are muskmelon. Here there's a summer squash. There was two, but the one got frosted off. We had a bad frost and freeze late, so I lost that one. Two down there are watermelon, doing okay, going a little slow, but they're okay, they're coming. The other one's muskmelon, and again there was two, but I lost one. The raised beds I actually put hoops over and covered when it froze and got cold, and boy, they've done wonderful. I actually planted them a little crowded, and I know that. I've got pure compost cow manure, decomposed cow manure in there, so as far as the nutrients of the soil, there's plenty. And the more crowded the vegetables are, the less room there is for weeds, and I've done very little weeding. So far, everything's doing okay. I know I'm a little crowded. I'm sure people are going, oh, no, you can't do that. But yeah, we're getting by so far. We have potatoes. There's white potatoes up there and red skins on this end. We have peas coming there. Those are actually the white Vidalia onions. Some spinach. We've had, I love spinach, but we've just never done it in the gardens before. Boy, we've been cutting spinach, and I need to get that cut. It's actually getting a little bit too mature, but wow, that is just unbelievably much better than in the stores. Here is cauliflower. That spinach will be out of there soon, and that'll give the cauliflower a little more room. There's green beans coming here, and lettuce here that we actually need to get some cut and get used up some. We've got cabbage over here that's actually starting to head, looking pretty good. Again, I know, really crowded, but hey, doing real good. There's yellow wax beans here. There's actually a pumpkin there that I think was from compost. I think that last year we composted the pumpkins from Halloween, and I think a seed sprouted. So I was going to pull it, and I said, yeah, what the heck, let's see what it does. So it's actually ahead of the other pumpkins, so we'll see. And then there's peppers in there, and you say, my gosh, the peppers have no room at all, but by golly, looky here, there's a pepper. They're crowded, but they're coming. And of course tomatoes. And there's a tomato coming right here. There's another one over in here somewhere. Where is he? He's in there somewhere. But there's a couple. There's one I hadn't seen. So we got tomatoes starting, doing real well. And their plants are big. They're looking pretty good. Over here is more white potatoes, and I don't know what's going on with it. I got a bare spot in here that didn't come up. I don't know if maybe they had started and got froze off, but because this one bed, this is the only bed that wasn't covered. All three of the other ones were covered with the hoops. This one wasn't. So maybe I lost a few potatoes there from the frost and freeze. And again, these are just green onions in here, and they're a little sparse, and I imagine that's because I didn't have it covered when it froze. But that's all right. Doing okay. There's the chicken run down through there, and that goes clear out through there, way up through the woods, and then back around and over to the chicken coop over here. Oh gosh, I think that's about all there is to show you. 1 year we've been here. We absolutely love it. 540 square foot cottage. 2 of us live here. We clean the house in an hour. We just love it out here. She's smiling because she's saying, yeah, clean house in an hour, man. How's that hard to do? Oh, and the shop. I forgot to tell you about the shop. Here's the shop. I'm not going to take you in there because it's still a mess. Everything from the big house shop got brought here and dumped, and I'm still insulating, and I'm going to drywall the inside of it and build some tool cabinets and shelves and pegboard and organize, and I'll show you that when I get there because that's yet to come. That Windsor, I actually built that Windsor. I used to make Windsor chairs for a living. That's the one and only Windsor I have left. There's a couple bears I carved last winter when I was bored, but anyway, that's my Windsor chair. That's my daughters, when we moved out of the big house, they took the other Windsors that I had left, and that's the last one. I'm hanging on to it just for now. There's turkey loin and potatoes, and I'm still trying to figure out which part of a turkey is a loin, but that's all right. She says it's healthy. Be back. The grill, that was a Father's Day present. We've sure used the heck out of it in the last 2 weeks. I know Father's Day isn't until this week coming up, but we got it along with the fire pit so we could use it, and it's been great. I love it. So there you go. Be back. Watch our blog at littlehouseonthehill.weebly.com. All one word. littlehouseonthehill.weebly.com. There's probably 300 or 400 pictures of the construction of the house, progress pictures, clearing the land, building the drive, building the shop, building the garage. It's all there, and if anybody's interested, there's contact information on my blog, how to email me. Please email me, tell me about your projects, tell me your plans, tell me if you want to do the same thing, tell me if you are doing the same thing, tell me if you love it, tell me if you hate it. Love to talk to people in with like mind and like goals.
We'd love to hear from you.
We'd love to hear from you. Email us. Talk to you then.